Hello guys, today I've been playing God of War and I realized something now. God of War is such a good game and I'm so hyped for God of War Ragnarok. And so it is the question that brought up, right? People say some rumors say that there might be time travel involved. So if we think about this here, there could be a time skip. And this time skip would work. Because if there is time travel, it would make sense for this to happen. There'd be a time skip, right? And this time is going to be 20 to 10 to 20 years, right? This is going to be older Atreus, so he won't be as weak as younger Atreus, but it's still going to be bad for him, right? And you get to play as Atreus, and without Kratos, you get to see how he would live life without Kratos. And I think that's such a cool thing if they add to Ragnarok. If Atreus is playable, because if there's time travel involved, this would work. Atreus could be older and could be stronger, right? Older and stronger, so he's playable, right? That's the training of thought here, right? So I'm gonna try to put what would happen if this was the case, right? So the reason because this is, let's say it was in a different location, let's say Asgard, and so Odin does something to Kratos where Kratos is so he just disappears for 10 to 20 years, right? So as Atreus, right, he's wondering what's going on, and you're gonna play as him as a character. I hope so, if this ever does come true, and it's gonna be sucky to play this character, cause it's not Kratos, right? Like it'd be interesting to see what life would be without Kratos for Atreus, right? And we could add time travel too, right? So instead of Atreus having to do this, the events would happen, and then they'd go back in time to try to fix it. That's my train of thought here. Some people think could be a very bad idea. Personally, I don't think it would be a very bad idea. And plus, it could be very just it would work. Because if it's a time skip, Odin would do this to him, right? Now let's move on, right? This is the part where Atreus pulled out Kratos in Elfheim, right? As you see here, if you listen to that dialogue, right? So you see, it was a very long time. So this would be very good because if Atreus can do this, what would happen? Do you guys think you would be able to beat Kratos? That'd be such a cool moment of just silence, right? Okay, now you just have to think about this, right? It's like they can't implement it, and you can add adult Atreus too as a playable character. Okay, right. So I'm gonna try to move. So right, never mind. Yeah, it's a good idea in my opinion, right? I was messing around with photo mode and I got some pics, right? Okay, now let's move. Let's see this. Let's see if it was done. So Atreus would be wondering where Kratos is, right? Wondering where is Kratos, right? He'd have no one to take care of him, right? And so Atreus would have to protect himself, right? So over the years he'd get stronger and stronger, and he'd be able to use more magic. Right? He'd be stronger. He'll be stronger. And so he'd be able to he'd be like God of War 3 Kratos strong. He'd be that strong. Yeah, right? Now some people may be wondering, okay, what's okay, right? And I like this part especially because if there is a confrontation between these two characters, what would happen, right? Let's set the scene. Atreus is hunting and he's looking for food, right? Kratos is like, what happened? Well, it's been only a few moments, right? He's wondering, Atreus, why have you gotten older? Tell me now, right? And so Kratos and Atreus duel it out, and yeah, whoever wins is up to the game. But I think that's a good concept, An older Atreus, he's older, time travel involved. You can do all of that. That's such a good idea, right? This is gonna be the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe. This was a very fun video today. Goodbye, guys. Like and subscribe.